Last time you were here, we had a great transformation. He was really great. The minute you left, kind of turned on us a little bit.
Right.
So, I mean, I think it was more us than him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And I think we also have a problem with barking.
Excessive walk.
Excessive barking.
Right.
Whereas we had a neighbor come in.
Complaint.
And she complained. So how do we kind of stop that?
So the issue there with persistent barking, he's really asking for attention. He's asking you guys for attention.
Right.
He's only around the corner. He wants to see you and be part of the work day, right? Part
Right.
of the gang.
Right.
So if we come back and correct him for barking, we're basically giving him attention. You know, we're
Right.
coming back and giving him
Right.
attention. And by the time you get back here, he stops barking. So you really want to do any corrections in the moment. And a great tool to help with that would be a citronella spray collar. So it's something that means you guys don't even have to be there to correct.
Yeah, it's a
If the
spray
collar
collar.
sprays out citronella, just have to have contact here.
As soon as he starts walking, it sprays.
Okay. Is that good
No.
for him?
Yeah,
or-
that doesn't do him any harm at all. It's just it'll keep.
I mean, we do want him to
natural.
bark when someone's coming in, but we don't want him to bark if we're standing there and he wants to hang out with
Right.
us.
So you wouldn't keep this on him all the time. It would be,
In the
you know, for
morning.
certain
Right.
periods of time when you're not getting that many people in and
Probably
out.
in the
In the
morning.
morning.
Probably in the morning.
Early in the
So
morning.
that would be the routine. You would
Yeah.
have that on him in the morning, and then maybe in the evening when you leave, you could have it on him.
Right.
It's just so that somebody doesn't have to be on, coming over and
Okay.
correcting
You know
him.
where to
At
get that,
night.
Andrew?
Yeah, I would go on Amazon.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get that on it anyway.
Yeah.
At night he's fine. You don't bark at night.
Yeah, no.
Right. It's just early in the morning, and like I said, when he's barking, most of the time he's barking here. And he's looking this way.
So that's what he's wanting
He wants
attention.
the
Yeah.
attention.
We also want him to have that job of letting you know, like
Right,
raise the doorbell.
I mean,
for
you'll
stuff, you know?
you'll see. Sometimes he'll bark here. You know,
Right.
because he's looking at something there.
Right, so the important thing there, you want him to bark, when you want him to bark for that, for letting you know
If
you want to
somebody's
praise
coming
him,
in, right.
you want to make sure somebody's here saying, good boy, good job,
boy.
you know,
Right,
you want
I
to
always
praise
tell
and
him
agree
that.
with that because
Right.
he's
That's
doing
his
his job,
job.
Right.
and that's good. It's the persistent barking for attention going this way that you are going to be using
Right.
the collar to help
Right.
you with,
Right.
to curb that and bring
But
it
that
down a little
citronella
bit.
collar is not going to know that.
Yeah,
It's-
no, I
it's
get
gonna-
that. So
right.
maybe we should put him on him,
Early in the
you know,
morning.
even
Certain
after
times, yeah.
2:30. Or in the morning, definitely in the morning.
Definitely in the morning at like 6 o'clock. That
Yeah.
collar should go on.
Right.
You know. And then,
So I think,
you know, over there he's pretty mellow. Are
Yeah.
we going to keep him there all the time? Should he be out here? You know, that's okay.
well, the only reason we moved him is because of the walking.
Right.
So the last time you were here also, I don't know what you think about
That's
this.
a great job, man. That's
contraction.
fantastic, yeah.
And you think that area is sufficient?
Yeah, that's right. It really is, as I said before, a lot of dogs don't do well when they're tethered.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
though it was a long line and if it was up high, that
But you know
part was
what?
good.
It doesn't stop the fact that he's not with us and he wants attention.
Yeah.
So
In here, is he going to be?
he's going to have the same issue. He's
Is he
going to
gonna?
walk.
I mean, he's. It's not like he's going to be totally settled down. I just feel it's not. He's not straining on the end of a leash
Right, right.
of the rope or the
So
wire.
we could
you know?
put the citronella collar on him.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
here.
yeah. Yeah, try it.
You know, let him get used
I
to
mean, I
this
want
too,
him off the
you
leash
know?
as often as we can.
Right.
Right? And we're not ready to give him free rein in the yard yet. We don't think he's ready.
Right. Well, that would only
We've
be
done it a few times.
Right.
After hours.
Right, when the gates are closed and
Right,
yeah. So
right.
I mean, if he can get that at least once or twice a day, that would be fantastic, and he
Right.
gets, you know, familiarized himself with the yard and all
Right,
that.
right.
But we definitely do need to do a little bit of recall work with him.
Yes.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
he's come with
Yeah.
calls as
Yeah.
well,
And
just
I-
for safety reasons.
And the other thing is, you know, we think Joey needs more help. So
I think Joey's not sure.
he's nervous and he's
Yeah.
nervous.
Well, no, I think
And
it was
he's
good that we did a
sensitive.
bit of
He's
extra
sensitive.
time today. I was showing Joey today trying not to be intimidated, not to be moving away.
Right.
You know, and he does get a little bit.
Because he said, you know, you got to push the dog away a little too. Like
Yeah.
Joey's like backing up, and then the dog right away.
Or moving his hands back. I
Right.
mean, you want to keep your hands there,
Yeah.
you know, and that's when you do the correction when your hands are there, rather than moving away
So
from
I have
it.
something that may sound a little silly, but we were thinking about putting a picture of you here.
Oh yeah.
So this way,
My size.
no,
Yeah.
Eastwood thinks you're always here.
Yeah. That's
Because the last time you left, he kind
Maybe
of turned a little
maybe
bit.
you could even give us one of the shirts this way to send this day, like the cutout.
Yeah. What do you think about
Yeah,
that? You don't
absolutely. No, why not? Yeah, big full size. The bigger the better.
do you think that'll work?
Go
or-
big or go home.
You don't think that'll work?
I don't know. Actually,
That's not a training
it
technique?
really wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work,
It
okay?
might make you guys feel better,
Yeah.
but I don't think it'll really work for Eastwood. Yeah, it's really what I'm trying to do is give you guys more tools to be able to work with the dog when
Which
I'm
the
not here.
first session was great.
Yeah,
Good.
and we've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Good.
And now we're hoping that Joey can learn a little more and be
Because when
more.
I take him to the park, he's right on my side. He's not
Yeah.
lunging at bicycles.
Andrew
He's not
handles him
lunging-
very well.
He's not
Right, you
lunging
know.
at cars no more. I give him a little tug, he sits, and then if I stay put, he'll just lay down.
You know, to me, he's like a little kid. If he knows he can take advantage of,
Of course,
you,
yeah,
he'll do it.
Yeah, he'll take
And
it,
he
yeah.
knows he can take advantage of Joey right now. So he's doing it.
Right.
Now,
So hopefully a couple
if
more
we do
sessions.
put him in there, right? You know, right away his first instinct is he wants to get out of there.
Right.
You know, I mean, I told Joey if we do keep him, make sure the gates are closed.
Right,
If
absolutely,
he
yeah.
bolts, at least he's gonna be here. How could we stop? And should we
So-
have that food?
We can use food, but we can also, we want to teach him to respect this boundary a little
Right,
bit.
right.
We want to teach him that when we open this door, he has to move
He
back,
has to move back.
not to be trying to get out.
Right, so
straight
what,
away.
what command the,
So, well-
because you're gonna have food in your hand, right? So immediately.
Let's get him and we'll show that. Let's do
Okay.
that
Okay.
now real quick. We'll just get started. So, going in. Here. So again, remember I was saying like when we were stepping
We
out,
go
I want to go
first.
first. So, let's just a bit of respect. Come.
Yeah.
Let's just teach a bit of respect, right? So, there he is. He's in there. We're going to leave the leash on just for safety because the door. So, alright. So on a normal day, you'd be coming in to get him, and here's how we're going to teach him back. Alright, you do that. Back. I'm going to point,
You're gonna
and
point,
use my body,
and use your body.
and energy to push him back.
Gotcha.
And then like, all I need to do is step on the leash. And there we have him. Now, for now, you want to work on that with the leash on. Later
Right,
on, it'll
right.
just be moving him back.
Moving him back. Because I noticed
So you're using your body and you're pointing back,
Gotcha,
you know?
gotcha. Because when the leash was off, he would run away from the leash.
So you're going to have your food as well.
You
You'll lift your treat.
And then you
So
get
he
him
can-
that
You
bait.
can focus on the food. So let's just do it one more time. We'll go out. Hey. Okay. So we'll go in together. This time. Yeah. So back.
Back. Back. Back.
That's good. Good. And then step on the leash.
And then step on the
lift it,
leash
and you have it.
lift it.
And that's pretty
That's
safe.
it. Okay. Sit down. Sit. Sit.
So ask him to sit, and then
Good.
you.
Sit. Good. Sit.
So just remember, just really important you remember there too. Ask the dog to sit. Give him a chance to do the right thing before
Right.
you start to
Before you
correct.
start
If he
correcting.
doesn't sit when you ask him,
Then you give him
okay.
a little.
Yeah, but otherwise you do want to give him the chance to do the
Gotcha.
right thing.
Okay.
All right, lads. And I think that's us now for today.
All right. Sounds good.
Eastwood is exhausted
Yeah,
again.
he's beat.